Okay, now that you have listened to the song Homeless by the Kenyan Voice Choir, you can see that it's a beautiful composition of many beautiful voices mixed together to form a beautiful harmony and a beautiful melody of voices. And this is quite contrasting with the theme this voice are trying to show to the world. As when analyzing the song, because it is sang on a Bantu chant, and the Bantu language has over 536 different dialects, and because in the Bantu language, a word can have different meanings depending on the tone. I couldn't find a specific translation nor the lyrics to this song. So what I did is that what I am going to do is that I will analyze the intention at the main message these guys want to convey to the world, and the message I felt as I listened to the song. As you see, this song is mainly sang in African, but it has some English words which can be understood by the public, and which, in my opinion, transmit the main theme the choir wants the listener to listen. Among the main words you listen in the song, you find homeless. You also find strong waves, which is constantly repeated in the song. Strong waves, strong waves. You also find expressions such as many dead, which is accompanied by strong waves. And these phrases are very strong. You have the word homeless, which would be called like as the main word in the song, as the word which constantly gets repeated in the song, which then again repeats the idea that I explained earlier, as a people feeling they have no home, as a people feeling they have no country because of its current situation they are living. And we also see the phrase many dead and strong ways. And when you analyze them together, what I got from this song is that it reflects the fact that that the government is taking very strong measures, and it is trying to forcefully control the population, that there's a lot of violence, and as a consequence many people are dying. This only these few expressions serve to heighten the emotion one feels when listening to the song, and to show the fact that there is a current crisis in Kenya where many people are dying, and where there's partisans and militants and the government, and they're all in conflict, and they're applying strong ways in order to control and in order to gain control. As we move on in the song, we also find the expression somebody says, hey, 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 hey. Somebody says hello, 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 and this repeats a few times, and then it says somebody cries, why? I conceive this as a very simple dialogue, which the Kenyan Voice Choir was trying to interpret, where they have what I imagine is a person walking on the streets, and they find a militant would tell them, hey, 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 like somebody says, hey, 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 hey. Then this person, in response, says, hello, and as the Kenyan Voice Choir says, somebody says, hello, 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 and then they start talking, and then this militant reacts violently and does something. And at this point, as the Kenyan Voice Choir sings, the person who has been attacked by the militant says, as the Kenyan Voice Choir says, somebody says, why? This person can't understand what is going on. this person can't understand all the violence and all the conflicts which are going on in the country. And that's why the person is saying, why? This Kenyan boys choir is showing the current situation in Kenya, a very worrying situation, as I said earlier. And in my opinion, this is the main message the song wants to convey. This beautiful song, which shows a very deeply African influence, with many beautiful rhymes and sounds that the Western community is accustomed to listen. It shows a reality in Kenya. It shows a very harsh reality in Kenya. And this beautifully paradoxical song, because we have a beautiful song which is stating a very harsh reality. And for me, that's paradoxical. But that's what truly happens in the song. And in my belief, that's the main message the Kenyan voice choir is trying to convey. So that's why I chose the song. It has a very deep meaning, a very deep cultural meaning. They are denouncing a serious problem in their country, and they are doing it through their language. And as mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this song shows how the lyrics don't have to be in a language you understand in order to get the whole intention of the song. By just getting a few words and knowing the origin of the group, we were able to decompose these main ideas and to understand the general idea that the Kenyan voice choir was trying to confirm. In my belief, they are representing the very crude reality through art, which is what artists have always done throughout the ages, and which is what they are doing. And I conceive it as a beautiful work, which has to be respected, and which not only shows this crude reality, but it also shows the beautiful African culture behind this harsh reality. Thank you very much, 70. I hope you enjoyed this video, and here's YouTube, it works. They are suffering great peril, they can die anytime, and this is a great problem which must be addressed, and which is being pointed out by the Kenyan voice choir. Around the world hasn't been known for the world by the world since very long. It was actually discovered in 2008 when Obama asked them to perform in his elections. Then, when the choir was going back to Africa after having performed in Obama's election, they were signed by a record in Heathrow Airport. Since then, they have become quite known around the world, and they have released a few albums and a few songs, even songs composed by themselves, not only culturally, not only African songs, but they have also composed their own songs, and they have become very known around the world, and they make actually very beautiful music, which shows a deep influence of the African culture. So that's what I'm doing right now. I believe the music this choir sings, it's very original, it's very authentic, and it really sings for a cause. So I saw this authenticity and wanted to present it to you, so you also get to know it and get to experience the beautiful thing that is listening to one of these songs.